Hello everybody, I am yet again Price McKinney, simply put, and as always, I want to thank you for tuning in and listening. Thank you all for your patience. We're still at the top of the year. This is still week one. So we're gonna dive right on in it. So I want to talk today about communication. That is the key to a successful relationship. The question you got to ask yourself, be it male or female, it doesn't matter, doesn't make a difference, is can I communicate? Can I talk to? Can I have just a basic conversation with the person I'm dealing with? If you can't do that, you're gonna have to make a different decision. It just is what it is. I remember sitting here thinking. I remember years ago I read a book by Gary Chapman called, and many people have read it, 5 Love Languages, and it's a phenomenal book. I actually encourage you to read it if you haven't. And the whole gist of it is you discovering the language, the main language, and even the secondary of that particular person. And there's 5 of them: words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, physical touch, gifts. And everybody falls within one of those categories, which is great, which is fine. However, if you can't get past talking to the person, none of that will even matter. You got to be able to sit down and have. You've also got to be mindful of the fact, and this is something I've been guilty of for years. Everybody doesn't speak and talk and communicate the same way that you do, and oftentimes that becomes the frustration is, you've said it, I've said it 1,008 times, you probably said it, 3. They don't understand me. They don't get me. I can't be myself. I can't be who I am because the other person just simply does not understand, or even has the patience to endure that process, because it's not overnight. You can't meet somebody, within 3 weeks, 2 weeks, even the first encounter, and you get the warm and fuzzies, and that's fine. However, you don't know the person. You do not know them. And the only way you're going to get to know them is you got to spend time with them. You can't build, and we're in a new day now in 2023, and everything is technology. Everything is technology. You can't learn a person through texting. You can't learn a person through emailing. You can't learn a person through TikToking. You can pick up on some things and you can, gather some good information, but you've got to spend time with that person and you got to talk to them. There are three very simple ways everybody, from the youngest child on up to a grown adult, everybody speaks one of 3 languages. You either say what you say, do what you do, or even silence. Sometimes silence becomes a scream, a loud scream that with no volume, and there's a message in it, and God forbid, whatever got you to that point or got the person to that point, that's never good. That's it, because the person has become withdrawn, shut down, and that's never good. So, and also, please do not. And again, it's the basics. You have to be able to talk. Don't talk at the person as though they're an object. Understand that they're human. And be mindful that they have feelings. Be mindful of how you say what you say. Be conscious of the fact if you are already angry, pissed off, hurt, upset about something, wait till you calm that down. Get yourself together. There's nothing wrong with that. You may have to take a time out, back up and punt, do whatever you got to do. But don't just dive into somebody head first and give them a piece of your mind. Because you giving them a piece of your mind, number one, they can give you a piece of theirs. And it, you don't want it to turn into a big blow up where, you just at each other and you're going at it, and nobody's hearing anything anybody is saying. You just had a real big argument is all it was, and people it's unfortunate, but people tend to tell you the absolute organic truth when they're mad. It shouldn't be that way. Don't wait till you get pissed off to tell somebody what it is you actually, hey, can I talk to you? Can we have a conversation? And don't just assume that, because some people are big on actions, right? Don't just assume that because they're acting a certain way that that's what they feel or that's what they believe or that's what it is. Make sure you ask them, is this what this is? Is this how you feel about that? Is this what you think? And give them time to answer. They may not answer initially because the flip side of the coin, some people don't know how to talk. Some people don't know how to communicate what they feel. But you've got to be patient enough. If this is a person you've chosen to be with, you got to be patient enough and give them time to evolve into that. Maybe that's the balance between the two of you. Maybe you're the communicator. Maybe the other person has to kind of pick up and learn the way, the way you're able to do it. But you got to be patient with them. You can't beat them down for it. Because I can assure you, if you're dealing with a person that already doesn't want to talk or doesn't talk, their go-to move is to withdraw and shut down, or to pull away. So you definitely ain't gonna get them at that point to say anything. So just be mindful of that, and again, be mindful that nobody's made like you are. Nobody does things the exact same way that you do. Yes, you have things in common with people, and all of that's great. But you got to talk through it. You got to learn the person. You got to learn yourself along with that person. How are the two of you together? And it all starts with communication. Words, actions, and silence. Those are the three ways that people communicate. Those are the three ways. Silence or even absence, whichever one is pretty much the same result. So again, ask yourself this question. Even if you're already involved or already in it, can we talk? Are we able to talk? When I say, hey, I need to talk to you, what you want to talk about this time? That's what you said the last time. Well, we never did get into the conversation. But I and it's male and female. So if you're already there, you got to figure out what is it that's created this dam? What is it that's got us blocked where we can't move forward, where we can't get to, we can't take the next step? What is this dam? What is it that's got it blocked? Somebody's gonna have to go in and unclog it. Somebody's got to do it, and it ain't but two of y'all to do it. So the decision's got to be made. Okay, why have we come to this impasse? Follow me. So again, communicate. Don't just talk at the person, talk to the person. So again, I'm Price McKinney, Simply Put. Follow me on Instagram, Simply Put PM. Facebook, Simply Put with Price McKinney. And of course, my main platform, YouTube. Yeah, you guessed it, Price McKinney, Simply Put. Again, thank you all for listening. I'm not an expert. I just know what I know, and I promise you I'll see you soon.